Can't believe it. After the show Transit Love 4, one couple went from zero chemistry on screen to going fully public with a relationship nobody saw coming. Two exes who aired out their messiest wounds on national television somehow found their way back to each other and are now talking about marriage. And two couples that had viewers rooting for them all season, gone. Just like that. Stay until the end to find out which cast member had to walk away from an 8-year career because of this show. If you're new here and love keeping up with news about Korean dating shows, subscribe. We break it all down without the fluff. The couple nobody predicted, Kwak Kyung and Shin Yong. If you watched Transit Love 4, you probably remember Kwak Kyung and Shin Yong less as a romantic pair, and more as two people who happened to be stuck in the same painful situation, both watching someone they cared about drift towards someone else. Two people in the same boat, helping each other navigate. There was no romantic tension viewers could point to, no almost moments. Which is exactly why what came next caught everyone off guard. Rumors of a real-life relationship between the two actually started circulating as early as December 2025, before the show had even finished airing. Fans eventually traced things back to a coffee shop called Lethal Coffee. Shin Young had posted a photo there, and Kwak Kyung later uploaded pictures to her Instagram showing an interior that matched the cafe exactly. But at the time, most people brushed it off. There was no concrete evidence, no clear connection from the show. But on May 8, 2026, Kwak Kyung posted a video to her personal YouTube channel titled "A Story I Want to Share" and confirmed everything. In her own words, she explained that they started seeing each other after filming Wrapped. It was never something she planned to hide forever. She just wasn't sure how to talk about it or when to reveal it. The post-show period had genuinely been difficult for her, and Shin Yong was consistently there. He brought her books, he showed up for her, and slowly, something shifted. One line from Shin Yong is probably going to stay with a lot of viewers. He asked people that if they had anything negative to say, they should direct it at his channel, not hers. That's a pretty clear statement about how he sees his role in this relationship. As for Kwak Kyung's life outside the relationship, she has had one of the strongest post-show trajectories of any cast member. She signed with a management company, landed brand deals with Lenses and Off Hour, grown her Instagram to over 900,000 followers, built her YouTube channel to 220,000 subscribers, and taken on international schedules, including events in Shanghai and Japan. For someone who spent much of the show in emotional distress over a relationship that clearly wasn't working, that's a major turnaround. Woo Jin and Yeon, and Won Kyu and Hyun. For the two couples in Transit Love 4 who chose to reunite, the big question after the show was whether they could actually make things work long-term. So far, the answer seems to be yes. Woo Jin and Yeon entered the show as exes, and they left it as a confirmed couple. What has made their post-show relationship feel genuine to followers is how low-key it's been. They've shared couple content, been spotted together multiple times, and most notably, the two of them traveled to Japan together and documented the trip. While walking along the coast, they apparently revisited the moment from the show's finale when they chose each other. Woo Jin later reflected at the airport, before flying home, that the trip helped him understand and confirm his feelings for Yeon more clearly. On top of that, Yeon has since appeared in couple content with Woo Jin promoting pajamas, which honestly feels perfectly on brand considering they're known as the couple who would rather stay home than go out. The marketing team behind that collaboration made a smart decision. Won Kyu and Hyun's reunion arc was one of the most emotionally intense storylines of the entire season. Hyun has openly shared that she considered getting married very quickly after the show ended. But now, both she and Won Kyu seem to have settled into a more balanced mindset. No rush, but also no intention of waiting too long. Hyun explained that there are still things she wants to accomplish while she's single in certain ways, and Won Kyu said he's willing to wait until the timing feels right. That's a surprisingly mature dynamic for a couple under this much public attention. In an appearance on Kian84's YouTube channel, the two came across as genuinely comfortable with each other, in a way that's actually difficult to fake. There's also the involvement of artist Kar, The Garden, whose song My Whole World surged back onto the charts largely because of Wonq and Hyun's storyline. The ones that didn't make it, Baek Hyun and Yoon Nyeong, and Jo Sik and Park Hyun-ji. Not every transit love story ends in a lasting relationship, and for two of the show's most talked about pairings, real life outside the house turned out very differently from what viewers expected. Baek Hyun and Yoon chose each other in the finale. That moment felt significant to many viewers because they were one of the few couples formed entirely during the show itself. But in a Q&A video posted after the show ended, Baek Hyun made things clear. They are not dating. He described their current relationship as supportive and close, like family, but emphasized that a romantic relationship is not what's happening between them. Yoon said essentially the same thing in her own Q&A. She confirmed that they did spend time together after the show, going to places like Latte World and an exhibition, and that they genuinely enjoyed each other's company. But things never developed beyond that point. She described their relationship as one built on sincere support for each other, which honestly sounds both genuine and like the realistic version of a story fans hoped would turn out differently. As for Baek Hyun's current dating life, there are already rumors circulating online. Photos surfaced, allegedly from the Kakao Talk profile of a woman named Hyun, a well-known Korean cheerleader, showing intimate selfies alongside what appeared to be relationship milestone markers. Details like the Heart BH Heart nickname and what looked like a 50th day anniversary notation quickly led internet users to connect the dots. Neither side has officially confirmed anything, but online communities have largely already reached their own conclusions. Baek Hyun also addressed speculation about possibly getting back together with his original ex-partner Park Hyun-ji, and shut that idea down very clearly. Yoon, meanwhile, has been traveling. Her trip to Koh Samui in Thailand unexpectedly turned chaotic when she was bitten by a pig on the famous Pig Island. The wound became swollen badly enough that she had to visit a local hospital and receive 5 injections at once, including antibiotics, because nobody knew exactly what the island pigs had been eating. She handled the situation with enough humor to joke on camera that she'd be eating grilled pork belly once she returned home. Jo Sik and Park Hyun-ji's relationship was one of the most tension-filled storylines of the season, a new connection forming inside an environment packed with history, misunderstandings, and very public emotional pressure. Kwak Kyung was watching. Baek Hyun, Park Hyun-ji's other ex in the house, was watching. The pressure surrounding them was intense. In the end, they chose each other. Then, after filming ended, they broke up. Neither of them has shared many details publicly about the relationship afterward, probably because they received heavy backlash after the show. But at this point, everyone understands that they are no longer together. Jo Sik has spoken about the experience with a level of self-awareness that deserves acknowledgement. He also revealed that despite some harsh moments during the show, he and Kwak Kyung still occasionally keep in contact. Not close like before, but not complete strangers either. He's also returned to his normal routines with clear intention, teaching, training, and continuing the same lifestyle he had before appearing on the show. As for Park Hyun-ji, her post-show life has involved a major transition. After 8 years working for Korean Air, she left the airline. This is actually less surprising than it sounds because Korean Air has a well-known and extremely strict culture surrounding public exposure for flight attendants. Park Hyun-ji had invested 8 years into that career, which is not a small sacrifice. At the end of February 2026, she announced plans to open her own YouTube channel, following a path several former cast members have already taken. As for Jae-hyung, the cast member who left the show alone, there honestly haven't been many major updates about him since the finale. Were you surprised by any of these updates? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to do that. See you next time!